Just Being Me podcast. Your girls, Margot and Mary. The passion for setting people right is itself a disease with the self. Many of us have the need to be right. Usually this stems from the inner cry, there is something wrong with me. We then set out to make ourselves right by making someone else wrong. We may plan to say, we may canvass others to elicit their support. In some cases, we simply attack, letting others know how wrong they are and why we think so. Self-righteousness is an affliction. It is an inner desire to be accepted and valued. It is a camouflage for feelings of worthlessness. No matter how wrong another may be, it will never make you right. Self-value, self-worth, and self-esteem cannot come as a result of being the only right one. It must come from knowing who you are from within and feeling good about it. Europeans being wrong will not make African people right. Women being wrong will not make men right. White people being wrong will not make Native Americans right. We must get right with ourselves. Once we do, we will have so much to do, we will not have time to keep track of who is wrong. I am okay. You're okay. Now let's get to work. Yay! Yay!
Hey!
Hey y'all, we are here. Mary and I are here. I hear noises on my phone making dings and dongs. I have it off. Hey, we're here. Episode 56 of the Just Being Me podcast with your hosts, Margot and Mary. I mean, people are really...
Hello. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, y'all. It has been a time. It has been a week. Mary is here via the speaker again. And I am here. I'm here. Thank you guys for tuning in to last week's podcast. We are almost to 1,000. We have like 4. Let me see. We have 4 more. We need 4 more people to make 1,000 so we can have a celebration that we have 1,000. So, yay! I think that's great. We're only on episode 56, so we can get 1,000 listeners. We are great before 100. So we good.
Look at God.
Yes, look at God, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Miss Mary?
I'm doing okay, Margot. I'm here, a little tired, but, I'm still here. He's still on the throne, girl. He's still on the throne.
Okay.
It's been a hell of a week. It has.
And
I'm glad it's coming to an end because I need some rest.
Okay. Yes.
And I know you do as well.
Oh, okay. Let's get into it. What you do this weekend? Let's just jump right on into our weekend review.
Okay.
What's been going on with you?
Okay. My weekend, I didn't do anything. What did I do this weekend? I'm trying to think. What did I do this weekend? I don't think I did anything. Whatever it was, it didn't make any difference because I don't remember what it was.
Right. It wasn't.
I didn't do anything. I think I did some stuff out on the balcony with my plants. I think I did that. I replanted two plants. I did that. Kind of went through some boxes that I bought home from work. And I think that was basically it. That's all I did. I did. I went over and to a mother's house and visit for a quick minute, and that was basically it. Just working on stuff, just getting stuff back in order. That's all. I didn't do anything that was worth mentioning.
Oh,
And what about you, lady? What'd you do?
Well, my weekend started. Actually, I had a whole shitty week. I had a whole shitty weekend and week.
Okay. It was Father's Day weekend. I forgot, but I didn't celebrate that because my dad's dead.
Yes.
And I have an ex-husband, and so of course, my daughter takes care of her father. So everybody's grown. So so that was like a lazy day. Nothing was going on there.
That's cool. My Father's Day was not as great and calm as that one. I'll just say that it wasn't good. I'm not gonna even go into that. It wasn't good.
Okay.
I don't appreciate it. It wasn't good. I wish that I can do it over and do things differently, but it just started off my week as being a very shitty week.
Okay. That happens, right?
Yeah. I wish my dad happy Father's Day. I did do that. If mentally and physically, it just drained me. As you guys know, we did our Hey Y'all comedy virtual show. It aired yesterday.
Beautiful.
Yes. And
great job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. And so that whole situation from the weekend just kind of took me off of my butterfly. Like, I was on my butterfly soaring and promoting and doing stuff. And, I felt like I was accomplishing things. And then shit happened and it just knocked me off of it. And I was just in a whole funk. Like, okay, but I still have this show that I need to promote and I still need to do and this, that, whatever. And I got through it. And
good.
The show was
That's
great.
important.
Yeah, we had a good time. We enjoyed the show. People have enjoyed the show. So it's good. It's good. And I'm glad that I'm off tomorrow because I'm coming out of my funk right now, which is good. I'm off of work, so I'm going to use this time to just regroup my mind, body, and soul. And and hopefully next week I can turn over a new leaf and start, doing some more things. So I did get my nails done, y'all. I did. Out of all of that, the nail shops opened this week, and I was in there. I didn't think I was going to be able to get an appointment, but I did. And I know I was the first to say that I was not going to go to the nail shop when they first opened, but I couldn't take it no more. I just couldn't take it. But they were really good. They were only going by appointments. People was coming in, but they weren't taking them. They was only going by appointments. You had to have your mask on. They sanitized your hands twice. They sanitized my hand twice. When I walked in the door, they sanitized my hand. The lady started on my pedicure, and then when the other lady came to do my nails, she sanitized my hands again. So they were very, very safe, I guess. Everybody had their mask on, had my mask on, and then I got, face wax, eyebrows, all that stuff, wax. And then when I got home, I washed my face again. I think that, and my hands and everything. Just wash.
There you go.
Soap and water, hot waters. And then I felt better. I was like, okay, I feel like if I had any disease on me, I was able to wash it out. Wash it away.
She is sanitized.
I sanitized because I will stay in this house and I ain't been outside, so I'm good.
Yeah, I need to get me an appointment. I just want to get a pedicure. My feet, they want some attention. So I think I'm gonna try to call somebody and get an appointment.
Yeah.
I'll call somebody tomorrow and see if I can get in sometime this weekend.
Mm-hmm. And they had about, it's just 6 people, not 6 people working, but 6, patrons that they will have in there at one time. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the workers aren't there.
A lot of the workers are not there.
Wow.
It's usually sometimes you can do, if you get your nails done and your toes done, 2 people are on one person. Right. It wasn't much of that, but she did when this lady had finished with her person, and so she came over and did my nails because they didn't have nobody. So that was the only time that I seen like the 2 people. But other than that, everybody had their own person that did the whole thing, the nails and the toes. So I kind of got lucky. I was like, ooh, thank God, because I didn't want to sit here and get another hour to get my nails done.
Right.
But they was cool, you know. It was fine. I'm happy.
Okay.
That made that added a little bit of sunshine. No, actually, my show added a whole lot of sunshine, but that added a little bit of sunshine in my life this week.
Okay, so tell me, when you made the appointment and you walked in, were they ready for you, or did you have to still wait?
No, they was ready for me. Set me right down. Yep. And the lady, she was like, "What's your name?" And gave her the name, and then she's like, "Okay, sit on number 1." And then as I was sitting on number 1, went to go find my polishes. The lady walked over and was getting herself set up. I was like, "Okay, she ready to go. I'm not just sitting here." And then she started. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to have to definitely give them a call. I'm going to have to get the number from you today because I forgot the number.
Okay.
And I'll make me an appointment to go over this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad. That's wonderful.
I'm so glad. My nails are so happy because they was just growing so long and weird. And I'm like, okay. And even when I tried to cut them, it was just too much happening. I was like, okay, I can't wait till they open. So they opened. I did it, you know, and I don't regret it. And I'm not telling nobody else to go do it. So don't call me and be like, oh, you're not supposed to go to the nail shop. I had to. So. You
know, and when you get your nails done, they're so pretty.
Thank
you. Always get a pretty polish on them, and you have like, you know, the different colors and stuff. It looks really nice on you.
Thank you. I had got a lighter color because I was like, just in case the world shut down again, I won't be stuck with like a bright orange like I had last time. It's like this is kind of subtle. I'm like, just in case. I can rock like for at least 3 weeks with these nails. I get wax. I mean wax. I get gel. Yes, so I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Okay.
Good. I'm so glad.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
We'll start the news. Today in news. And news. What's happening over there? Who's that?
I'm gonna have to get up and close my window.
Oh, it's like, who?
Because
somebody surprised you.
It's not the neighbors. You know, I'm getting their voices. Or you know how it goes over here. Folks are smoking.
Oh, okay.
So a few minutes ago, I got a whole bunch of smoke.
Oh, wow.
Coming up, I saw my neighbor downstairs, and when I went out to walk my dog, and of course he was waiting on his guy, so I knew I was going to smell smoke within an hour. So as I sit here on my couch, I can just smell the smoke coming through.
It's coming through the window. It's ready for you.
And then I have my neighbors, you know, walking past with their friends or whatever. It's just like, let me close the window. I'm just, you know, my people. I mean, they're not really my people, but they're in my building, so I call them my people.
Right.
You know.
So, okay, so that's Mary's people. News, this, I thought somebody jumped in there and attacked you. And I was like, what the hell is happening? At least she know who it is. She okay?
Yeah,
she's
I'm
okay.
Fine. I'm good. Okay.
So this week in news, y'all's president said that he is going to issue another stimulus package soon, but he won't say how much it's going to be. He was quoted saying that it would be generous. It would be very generous. Okay, so we don't know what that's going to be. So he's just trying to buy our votes right now. I believe. I will take his stimulus check, Uncle Trump. You can give that to me. And but you're not getting my vote. You're not getting my vote. I'll take your money, but I ain't voting for you. Hand it on over. I will take it.
That is so strange that now he's going to talk about the stimulus. When there no other change is going to be made.
Right.
not only that, he wasn't happy with what happened in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the turnout wasn't what he expected it to be or what he anticipated. He said that people lied to him.
Oh, Lord.
And then he had another
yourself.
one that it was at a church. He wasn't really pleased with that one. And I hear today he's in Wisconsin or something. But he's not having a good turnout. And Joe Biden is really, really beating him. His numbers are going up.
Oh, good.
And I think Trump is very, very afraid.
He needs to be.
And I think he needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to be. Because all those things that we wanted as far as changes are concerned, he voted against changing things. I mean, like the chokehold, lynching laws. I mean, a lot of different things Trump does not agree on changing. So this whole thing that we're doing about, them killing minorities and stuff like that, and get some, police have a reformed reformed training and things like that, and all this inclusive training, diversity, all this stuff. He's such against everything.
Yeah.
So where's the change?
Right. And that's his issue.
Where is the change?
Against something. If it's not his way, right, or he didn't think of it, it's wrong. Like,
yeah. It's just so funny that he says, we're going to try to make some changes, and, I'm going to take a look at this, and I'm going to take a look at that. Okay, guess what? He said no on everything.
Right. So what you looking at?
But that's why I think he's throwing his stimulus check at us again.
Mm-hmm.
Because he doesn't want us to know all the things he said no to.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's really going to kill him. That's really going to kill his votes then. He's good as gone.
He wants us to turn a blind eye.
The only way he'll win this time if he steals it again. That's
right.
The only way.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be no police reform. There's going to be nothing. Nothing. He didn't approve any change.
Mm. That's crazy.
I mean, none of it. The Democrats sent over all the changes. The Republicans said no. And then Trump said no.
Mm.
Nothing was approved.
So why should we be voting for you, dude? Mm-mm. No change.
And
no vote.
No change. That man didn't approve anything.
No vote. No vote for you. But I'll take your money, dude. I will do that. I will do that.
And you know what? Your stimulus check will not stimulate the economy for the simple fact that we're going to be locked up again because all these COVID numbers are going up.
Right. Exactly. Places are opening up, establishments, even work. People are going back to work. And they're not still adhering to the policies and procedures of wearing a mask and having your sanitizer and social distancing. And we're about to close. We're going to close back up.
We're going to close back up. We're not going to have a good 2020 at all, you guys. Mm-mm. Not at the rate we're going. Mm-mm. It's not going to happen. We're going to be locked up for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Our numbers are going up so fast and so high. We opened up too soon, Margot.
Yeah.
We opened up too soon because people wanted to get out of the house. They wanted the economy to start moving a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The business owners, the restaurants, all these people, they were losing money, mm-hmm. and businesses were folding, and they couldn't have that. They couldn't have that.
Right.
So it's okay, you guys. Go back out there, put your gloves on, get your sanitizer in your pocket, and get your mask, and go out there. And these young people, they felt that, I don't have to wear, and I have rights.
Right.
And these privileged folk.
Right. Orange County.
Now look what happened. Look what happened. it's a lot of young folk now that are being hospitalized and being treated for the COVID.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and guess where they're taking the COVID to? Back home.
Mm-hmm. To the elderly
mama,
parents.
grandpa.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, they live at home.
Right.
You know, and if they don't live at home, they be living at home soon.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
You know, and this reinfection, because we did not take care of it the first time.
Right. We moved too fast. Like, okay, open up. Everybody go out. It's summertime.
Right.
People want to be out, and it's beautiful. It's hot. It's this, it's that. And it's okay, but you still have to practice that social distancing. You have to put the mask on. You have to have your sanitizer. It's like things that we literally have to do in order to go outside. Unfortunately, but we do. We have to do stuff before we go outside. Right. And, you know, it's not happening.
And you know what? Shouldn't your health be your priority?
Right.
Well, I don't understand why that's not people's priority.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't have to beg me to stay in. You don't have to beg me to wear a mask. You don't have to tell me I'm going to wear one, because guess what? I don't want to be sick.
Right. I'm going to do it anyway. Not because you're telling me to do it. It's because I don't want to be sick.
I don't want to be sick.
Right.
You know, I don't want to be sick, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Right.
You guys can do whatever your government tells you to do or whatever. But I tell you what, I'm going to protect myself, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm going to protect myself because you know what? I don't know whether the government really particularly cares. So
right.
I have to care about myself.
Mm-hmm.
And take care of myself.
Mm-hmm. They had a report from Delta Airlines have reported that they tested 86,000 of their employees, and 500 tested positive for coronavirus or COVID, and 11 have died since April 30th.
Wow, Margot.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
Delta Airlines.
Sure did.
Hub is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And they was talking about opening up Disneyland, and now they changed. They changed their mind. They said no, which is good. Disneyland. Oh my God! All the people in Disneyland.
Yeah, and you know, those are for the babies and the old folks.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Those big crowds and stuff like that. No.
That's too many
Disneyland,
people.
You know, they got enough money to keep it shut down for a while.
Mm-hmm. Now I do feel bad. I do feel bad for the businesses that's around Disneyland because they get the tourists and everybody coming in. I seen them on the news the other day. I feel bad for them because they're not getting the monies that but it's just not safe. You cannot, if people can't go to the Laker game and you can't go to the Dodger game, how you gonna go to Disneyland?
That's right.
That's not happening.
That's right.
That is not happening.
That's right.
You can't do it.
And think about all those people with concert tickets. My daughter had concert tickets to, she just had concert tickets. I'm not going to give it away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I shouldn't have went there, but I went there. Oh, man. And anyway, that concert's not going to happen, so it's been postponed.
Mm.
And so she's not happy about that. And it was a pretty big one that she really wanted to go to.
Right.
So she's just going to have to wait. And I feel bad for her because she was really looking forward to seeing that. So, yeah, they can't even have concerts and stuff like that right now.
So how you in Disneyland?
And when those things open back up, I think it's going to be handled a little differently. Excuse me. I think our whole world is going to change. And how we do things.
Yeah.
Once everything opens up and stuff, and once we get a hold of this thing and able to move on, we're gonna see that things are gonna be done differently.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna have to.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, it's gonna have to.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to. Let me see. Oh, I just found this story funny. Going back to the stimulus package. They had reported, it had been reported that 1.1 million dead people received $1,200 stimulus payments.
Oh, goodness gracious.
1.1 million people. That is a lot of people that are dead and received them a stimulus check. And what they were saying was that the IRS has access to the Social Security Administration, but the Treasury and the Bureau of Fiscal Services, who actually distributes the check, does not. They don't connect with the Social Security. So they just had old records from, what did they say? I don't have it right here. But it was like from years ago. Not even last year. Further than last year. Their records that they had. Let me see if I can find it. But I'm like, wow. Why
would they even go back that far?
Right. Hello. What are you doing?
I mean, 1 or 2 years, okay. But further than that, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah. They got, let's see. Here it is right here. It said, what year did they go back to? I can't find it. But it was far.
Okay.
It wasn't like last year. 2008. It was 2008. So payments were based on a system that was used during the 2008 Great Recession.
What?
2008.
Wow. Who are these people making these decisions?
Right. I'm like, what the heck?
Isn't that scary?
Very. Just like, okay, y'all got money to throw away. And they said, if you receive a check for a deceased person, that you should return it. Deceased or incarcerated person. You should return it.
You better put that money on his books.
Right. You better give him his stimulus money.
If it's his or hers.
Give him that stimulus money.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If it's his or hers, whether they're incarcerated or not, why couldn't you put that on their, on their books or whatever, or just say here.
Yep.
Why are they telling you not to do that? So you're saying incarcerated people can't have
they can't have it. That's not fair. If a dead person can have it, an incarcerated person can have it.
Okay. Wow. Because they have stuff they can buy in prison, right?
Yeah, they can get a little something, some goodies.
So why can't they have their check? And they paid taxes way back when because you got their tax returns. So so I mean, why wouldn't they?
Right.
Y'all tripping.
He's taking the money.
The dead person, I understand. The dead person is dead.
Yeah, dead person can't spend no money, but the incarcerated person still got to live. So.
Yeah,
they're gonna put his money on the book.
Their money.
Right.
You need to. Okay, whoever received that check, y'all need to put that on their book.
They need to get some top ramen and some stuff up in the jail.
Or they may need
clothes.
some soap or some shoes.
Yeah, some shoes. Hey, give them their money.
What you mean?
Give them their money.
Send it back. Send it back.
I'm cashing my incarcerated person's check. And I'm going to put it on their books.
Put it on their books.
I got your $1,200 coming to you, bruh. Or ma'am, or whoever it is.
Or whoever. They got a lot of nerve to ask for it back from incarcerated people. Now, that's just going too far.
Yeah, that is their right to have that money. They have, You gave it to them. It's their right. They alive. They need that money. No.
That's right.
It won't be going back. So what you got for your soapbox, Miss Mary?
Well, I just wanted us all to keep in mind that 7/7, we're not supposed to be spending any money.
7/7, July 7, y'all.
7/7, we're not supposed to spend any money, for anything. Fill up your cars on the 5th or the 6th. Go to the grocery store before the 7th. Don't even go in and buy a bottle of water. Don't spend any money on 7/7, period. We're asking all minorities, don't spend any money. Yeah. And let's see what the economy shows then. And maybe they'll start listening because we spend the most money and they know it. We just don't know it.
Right. They're calling it the Blackout Day. It says Blackout Day is a social media promoted event in which all people of color are encouraged to not spend any money for a full day in hopes of attaining attention and resolve police brutality and racism towards black people. Blackout Day 2020 has gotten widespread attention as a result of the death of George Floyd. So
that's right, and we need to do it.
So you
we need to do it.
Early.
I'm not spending. I'm not putting no money in a meter. I'm not doing nothing.
Okay, I'm not spending nothing on the 7th. So
I'm not gonna do anything. I mean, everything that I need is gonna be right here. Yeah. Everything is gonna be fine. My car gonna be full. Everything's gonna be fine. Refrigerator full, pantry, everything. I'm not spending.
You can make it a day. People can make it a day. Like you can make it a day.
They can make it a day. They can make it a day.
Yeah.
You know, tell your kids they're not getting nothing off the ice cream truck.
Don't even come around ice cream truck because you should be on blackout too.
Exactly. And I don't care how many stores in that mall is open. Don't go in there buying anything. And that means online as well.
Right.
Don't spend any money, folks.
Nope.
Any money, period.
Nope.
Tell your husband, go fill up the cars on the 5th and the 6th.
Yep. Because then you ain't doing nothing on the 7th. No money spending on the 7th. So.
No money.
Get it done.
No money.
Get it together.
And that goes for Uber and all that stuff. Yeah. Don't do it.
Everybody needs to shut down. Blackout Day.
Shut down. Shut down. And you know what? Let's not act like we can't do that. Because, I mean, a lot of protesters, they stopped doing things. That whole bus, remember the whole bus protest where black folks didn't even catch the bus, remember?
Yeah.
Because the way they got treated.
Right.
Okay.
They walked everywhere.
You know that lasted over a year?
Mm.
And they carpooled together.
Right.
They carpooled together.
Right.
And they got to their destinations. They got to church. They got to work.
Right.
You know what I mean? They was helping each other, you know, with shoes and everything just so that they can make it and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
We can't stop purchasing stuff for one day.
One day. We can. And y'all going to.
Absolutely.
Y'all going to do it.
Stay your ass out there. Don't even go to the nail shop, lady.
Nothing. Oh, let me make sure my nails are not due that week. Hold on.
Look at your appointment.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay. And I don't mean to say just ladies because they are men that go get themselves taken care of too. And there's no shame in that. I'm not throwing any shade whatsoever. There's no shame in that. Take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. But let's not do it on the 7th, folks.
Nope.
Let's not do it on the 7th. You know, I'm just, you know, we just need to do this.
Yep.
We just need to do this together. You know what I mean? And we need to stand together.
Yep. So that's what we celebrating hashtag Blackout Day 2020. That's July 7th. Right. All day from midnight to midnight. Don't purchase anything.
Nothing. Don't even let your kids talk you into nothing.
Nope. You could do it.
And don't give them money for them to go purchase anything. Stay away from that corner store.
Right.
They don't need it
tomorrow. Do it the next day. But don't do it on that day.
That's right. You know, do like our mother used to tell you. If it ain't in the kitchen, you're not getting it.
You're not getting it. So you better go get it on the 5th or the 4th. Or the 6th. That's technically close, but
you guys are gonna have all that food left off the 4th of July.
Anyway. Fine. You will be fine. You will survive. Believe me.
You can survive.
You survived one day.
Survive.
One day.
It wasn't your 4th of July. Wasn't your holiday? No way.
Right. Okay. That's what somebody told me.
We'll be fine.
I said I was going. I'm going to my grandmother's house in Paris for the 4th of July with my family. And so I had a friend say, "Oh, are you celebrating? You celebrating Juneteenth and you celebrating the 4th of July?" I said, "Hold on, wait. I am not celebrating the 4th of July. I am off on that day, and I plan to eat. I'm not celebrating the 4th of July. I'm not like celebrating. Just like I don't celebrate Halloween. I do stuff on Halloween, but I'm not. When you say celebrate, that means that you're doing the things like." Okay, you know, like Christmas, we do these things or whatever. Not the culture, but you do, you know, Christmassy things. You do. In my heart, I'm not celebrating the 4th of July. I'm celebrating that I'm off work. And if a firecracker pops off,
and you're being with your family.
And I'm being with my family. I'm not saying it. Yeah, the 4th of July is here and I'm celebrating Independence Day. No, I'm not. I'm celebrating my family.
No, it's going to be a lot of you guys getting together. That's going to be a big family thing.
Especially since we've been all cooped up anyway, so we're going to be out in the fields in Paris, California, running around, getting some air. enjoying some good old food and some quads, those little motorcycles, all that stuff. So that's what I'm gonna enjoy.
Yeah, and then are you guys gonna have your own campers?
Yes, they're gonna have campers, and
that is so nice.
Yeah, we're gonna just have a good time. So, and I haven't seen my cousins in a minute, so that's gonna be fun.
Just throughout that day, don't tell nobody Happy 4th of July, because no Happy 4th of July for them folks. Just don't say it.
No, and I don't never say Happy 4th of July.
It's July 4th.
It's July 4th.
Cousin, what's up? Hey, whatever. Stuff like
that.
That's it.
Yeah.
And don't be wearing no red, white, and blue.
Nope, I don't have no red, white, and blue. Oh, do I? No, that's not what I was wearing anyway. I didn't even figure out what I'm wearing, but it don't have nothing to do with the 4th of July.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Yeah,
I don't celebrate it. I don't celebrate it like that either. I don't do fireworks. I don't even, go out to look at them and things like that. It's just, I'm just not interested.
I love fireworks, and the reason why I love fireworks. Not these popping ones, not the pool and all this stuff that we're hearing right now. I like to watch the beautiful fireworks, and the reason why I do is because that is something that I did with my dad as a child, and he used to always bring us down here, the whole street. He used to bring our whole block down here in a truck. That used to be when you can ride in the back of the pickup truck.
Oh yes. In
the bed of the pickup, so he would have the whole street be in the back and all in his truck, and we would come right on down here to Long Beach. Right over here to that park that's by your house. And go over there, barbecue all day. We come out like 5 o'clock in the morning, pick our spot, and be there all day to watch the fireworks. That's what I remember as a child, and I always loved the 4th of July for that reason, with the fireworks and stuff. Because it reminds me of my youth, and it reminds me of my dad just being there, and, we having a good time and all that stuff. So that reminds me. That's what I like about. I won't even say. Let me stop saying the 4th of July, just for this day, for that day.
July 4th.
July 4th. Yeah. So I do like fireworks.
I don't care for the fireworks. For one reason, they scare my dog. I think they're some of them can be pretty, but. I don't make it my business. I have to see fireworks. No, I don't have to see fireworks. And we're kind of spoiled because we're right here. We're
right here. We can just look out the window.
And, we just open up the door. We can see them right there, on the Queen Mary or whatever, So it's just like, I'm good with it, And plus, I was born and raised right here. So this is something that has happened in Long Beach,
every
forever.
year. Yeah.
So I'm not moved by it anymore.
Yeah.
It's just I take it for granted, and I don't care about it anymore. But haven't you noticed that the fireworks that have been going off this whole entire month?
Oh my God. It's just been so ridiculous. I mean, all day, all night. I mean, it's still light right now, and I hear fireworks. Like, what? Pop, 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 pop. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just like, annoying.
What is going on? What is going on? Quick question for you. Did you feel the earthquake yesterday?
No. When?
We had an earthquake yesterday.
We did? What time?
Yes, we did.
Where was I?
It happened before lunch. I think it happened before lunch because I was sitting there. I was in the Anaheim office, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden my chair started moving.
Oh my God!
And then I looked to the wall. And the mirror on the wall, it started swaying. And so the lady, was in the office with me. I'm like, Chris, she's like, what? I'm like, you feel that? She said, what? I said, look at the mirror. The mirror's moving. And she looked and it was moving. She said, but I didn't feel nothing. I'm like, Chris, we just had an earthquake.
Oh, no.
And so, anyway, when I returned home that evening, I turned on the news, and yes, we had an earthquake. It wasn't centered here, but I felt it. I felt it in Anaheim, and I was just like, and then I came out the office, and I was asking everybody in administration, "Did you just feel that earthquake?" It's like, no, I didn't feel anything. I'm like, you didn't feel? No. I'm like, okay, fine. I went back in the office. I was like, and I said, okay, Chris, there was an earthquake, okay, and you're going to find out there was an earthquake. You know, and then she told me she saw it on the news last night.
Like, so I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I'm not crazy. Okay, because if there's an aftershock, I'm going to start packing up.
Okay, it's time to go.
I'm going to start packing up, and I am out of here.
I can't take the earthquake. I can't take it. We haven't, we had one yesterday, but I remember we had that other earthquake not too long ago this year, and it kept shaking. I was like, I can't.
That was crazy.
I can't. I think I was actually on, I don't know, it had to be this year. If it wasn't, it was the end of last year. It was before you came on with me, and I was in here by myself, and I was on air on the podcast, and it started shaking, and I was like, whoop, and I was like, I need to turn this off, but I stayed on air the whole time. I think it's titled Earthquake, so if you want to hear me scream when the earthquake look for the podcast titled Earthquake. I don't know what episode that is.
You know, but you can really feel it when you are in the high-rise building.
Yes, it rolls.
You know, and you live in one, and we actually work in one.
Yes.
So it's rolls. Like you really get the effects of an earthquake in those type of buildings.
Yeah, and I got scared because this is a brand new building, so I'm like, it ain't been earthquake tested. Like, I don't want to be the guinea pig. I don't want to be the guinea pig and fall. This shit fall over.
No, but you know what? You should feel really safe because they have to have all those things done to the new buildings. It's these old buildings we worried about. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But the new building they should have. Your building should be safe.
You say so. I just pictured my little corner unit falling down.
No. Look. You know, all those approvals and stuff they had to get.
Right, you right.
Please.
That's what took us so long to move up in here because of all the approvals they had to get.
Yeah. They had to come in and inspect this and inspect that and pass inspection on this and that.
Right.
Nothing better happen to that building.
It better not. And if it do, y'all better have some good insurance if I survive. No.
That's right. That's right. And they had to make sure they probably spent a lot of money putting that building up, that beautiful building.
Okay.
They're going to make sure it's right, girl. They're going to make sure that building's right.
Make sure it's together because I'm ready. So on our bullshit and beauty, I just wanted to, my bullshit was that this is the middle of the year. We're in June going into July, and it just seemed like all the things that I wanted to accomplish didn't happen because the world stopped. You know, we had our our place over here where we was doing live comedy, and then we had acquired another place that we was doing comedy, and things were rolling, and then the world stopped, and it's just like, okay, so that stopped everything. But the beauty is that, you know, we have another 6 months to figure out life, even if we are still quarantined for these 6 months. Trying to really like put ourselves together to figure out what it is you want to do in 2021, because 2020 is over. 2020 is done. So in the new world, we need to figure out, okay, so how are we going to approach things? How are we going to approach, the comedy shows? We did the virtual comedy show, which was absolutely beautiful. It turned out really great. Is that what our world is going to look like? If it is, okay, well, we need to start figuring out how that is going to work.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then...
Go ahead.
And then it's like, if there's, like you said, we have 6 more months. We lost 6. We have 6 more. And even if you're not able to check off all the things you had on your list for 2020,
right,
at least you can still accomplish some of them. You know what? And some of them is better than none. Yes, you're right. And you won't be able to get all of the things, but if you get 2 or 3 of those things, you're still doing good. You're still winning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right. You're still winning.
You right.
You're bouncing back. You're still winning. And then the others you just put on the list for 2001.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
21.
Yeah, just keep going. Hey, we'll figure it out. You know.
Yeah.
And we'll just we just work with what we got.
Yeah. And that's all we can do. We can't ponder on the past. We can't change what happened between January and June. We can't change it. It's been there, done that. We're done with it. Now all we can do is move forward. And how that looks is, how it looks. We don't know what it's going to look like, but we can start to prepare for the way that things are unfolding so that we can say, okay, well, in 2021, this is what we're going to have to do this or to get this done. The planning process. Use this next 6 months to plan the rest of your adventures or life or goals or whatever it is that you're trying to do.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Right. And just don't give up and don't just say, 2020 is a wrap. It don't have to be a wrap.
No, it really don't have to.
You may not be able to accomplish everything.
Right.
But, if you did a few, hey, you still winning.
You're good. Yeah. Just don't quit. Just don't quit.
Don't quit. Don't quit.
Yeah.
Please don't quit.
Yeah. Just stay focused. Learn some new things. Figure out some stuff and move forward. Move forward.
And not only that, don't let this whole thing just, take your mind places where it shouldn't be going.
Right.
You know what I mean? We're going to get through this, keep, your mental, keep that intact.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Find something else to do. Stay away from the news all the time.
Yeah.
You know what?
Do it.
Get yourself some books, Hey, I pulled out my Kindle. You know what I mean? I pulled out my Kindle and just started ordering books on there. Just let me get away from the TV and let me get back into reading my books and everything because I need to stay away from this TV that's driving me nuts.
Yeah, it is.
I need to stay away from this crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just started, ordering books and started, reading my Kindle every night because I can't do this. I can't take this thing to bed with me. This whole, election stuff coming up, and he said this and he said that and it's COVID and this and that. I can't.
Yeah, you go to sleep thinking about that. It make your head hurt. Like, there's too much information at night.
And you wake up drained and feel like I don't even want to go out here and deal with all this because then I got to deal with all these people with these masks on, these people looking at you crazy. I don't want to deal with that. I want some stories that gonna put me in a happy place and I'm gonna feel good when I jump up in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And do my little meditation or whatever, drink my coffee or whatever, and then I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
And do what I have to do and stuff. I'm just getting tired of the whole TV thing. I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
And we need to find something else to do, to keep our mental strong, and so we just don't fall off the edge. You know what I mean? So we just don't go stir crazy, just find some other things to do, find some other things to do, but be safe while you're doing it, but just find some other things to do and to occupy your time. Because if you watch this TV and you keep on going with this TV, man, you drive yourself nuts.
Right. Oh, yeah, you really can.
They are posting the deaths. They're posting how many cases today. I mean, every single day.
Oh.
It's just like, California, 91,000.
You need a break. Oh, my God.
246 deaths.
Yeah.
Orange County, 11,000 cases, 360 deaths, 5,326 recovered. Do we need to see this stuff every day?
Not every day. Give it to us Monday, every Monday. Then you can let us know for the week. Or every Friday, you can let us know for the week. We don't need to hear that shit every day. Because they repeat that shit every single all the 5 o'clock news, the 6 o'clock news, the 7 o'clock news, the 10 o'clock, the same exact thing over and over again.
And people go crazy seeing this stuff all the time. It's just ridiculous. Come on.
Yep.
Stop it. You guys better turn that TV off.
Okay. Turn it off.
Go find something else
Turn
to
it
do.
off.
Yeah, read some books or, turn on some good movies or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop it. Play some board games with your family.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just do something. But just get away from that TV because I know it was driving me nuts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was just driving me nuts. I just couldn't do it anymore. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this TV. I don't know what to do.
Just turn it off. Like Teddy Pendergrass said, turn it off.
Turn it off. You have to, you have to learn how to block some things from your mind and, do things that is more healthy for you. And, just like when we put food in our mouth, what comes in our ears and goes through our head and what we hear is important too.
Right. You're right.
Because, putting everything, listening to everything and putting it in your mind or whatever is always not a good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything, just over and over and over. That's not good for us.
Not at all.
It's not good for us. It's not good for us. We gotta be careful with that.
For sure.
We have to be really careful with that.
Well, I just want to say, as an announcement, I want to, which I'm right after this, I'm gonna jump on Facebook Live, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported the Hey Y'all Comedy virtual comedy show last night. It was amazing. We had a lot of people. I still got to count to see how many people we had, but we had a lot of people who turned out. If you did get a ticket to the show and you weren't able to watch it last night, it is still available for you to watch for the next week. You can go back on there and take a look at it. It'll be available in the little private group that you're in. So it was awesome. It turned out really great. The producer, Greg Romano, he did an awesome job putting it all together. I look forward to working with him again on some other ventures. But last night we were very happy with our baby that we produced. So thank you.
Yeah. That was a great job. You guys did a wonderful job. That was like, that was it.
Yeah.
That was very professional. That was really nice. That was done very well.
Mm-hmm. He did a great job. And the comics were hilarious. So I was happy with that. So thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right, you guys. So we've reached the end of episode 56 of the Just Being Me podcast. Thank you so much for supporting our podcast. Make sure that you share it. Again, we only need 4 more listeners to be at 1,000. Hey. So next week,
we're going to celebrate that 1,000.
Yes. Next week, we want to be popping bottles with our 1,000 listeners.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Share with y'all friends and let our family or whoever so we can get our bottles popping over here. Y'all just be safe. Be out here with your mask and like we keep telling y'all, get your mask, social distancing and sanitizers and whatever else you need to be safe.
Don't get lax.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep it up. It's so important. Keep it up. You have to keep those masks on. You have to keep that sanitizer in your pocket.
Yep.
Please, you guys, don't get lax with this.
Yeah.
Don't get lax.
Yep. So, till next time, y'all, we will see you, or you'll hear from us. If we don't hear from you, you hear from us next week.
Next week,
y'all. Oh, next week is, it's the 2nd. I'm like, it's the 1st. No, it's the 2nd. All right, cool. So, good night, y'all.
Good night.